maybe a bit wide. Either way, you're cutting off some of the pressure that could be coming in from the B side of the map.
Yeah, it's an interesting feint. But immediately, Nagzet takes out Safe on the other side of the map. He's trying to go for a little bit more info, thinking it might be a B play. But instead, KRÜ's just rushing up this A site.
Yeah, the Prowler has already taken U-Haul, Kesnet following shortly thereafter. A Ghost, no armor. You hear the spike has already begun to plant. Utility goes a bit wide. You see the tap already coming through for Coldamenta. Now they've already taken care of the alarm bot. Delzik knows there's somebody coming around. The swing comes in on both sides. Klaus falls.
Apart.
Yeah, he stays alive.
Coldamenta,
he's gotten it to half. Nagzet with the timing, gorgeous. Perhaps Leo can find more success, but they haven't cleared showers. Goes a bit wide, a 1v1 to kick off the series. There's no better way to do it, and Delzik's Frenzy comes out on top to give KRÜ the first round.
Too late is Klaus, and he's way too far up. He's gonna get caught.
Knife out.
And the only chance they have here is really to TP out or win the site fight, and I don't think either is happening, especially with that flash now. Not expecting to. Coldamenta in the back.
He's got to stay alive here. A nade in his feet, and he ultimately falls. A 4v2 left for the round. And they're just, there's no way they have enough time. Are they just saving this?
Could be, yeah.
The classic 40-second save. Here early on Bind, gun round for both teams. Klaus with the Spectre.
They still have, obviously, all those guns, so this is a very doable round still for KRÜ, even though normally if they lost that fourth, it would spell disaster for the economy, but this time, they take quick control of.
See members of Guild start to scurry back, but again, you see it's so touch and go. They haven't fully committed to the rotate.
Truck's got the ult as well. The showstopper could be huge. No, he goes down. They're just taking the site, but Guild is holding strong.
So impressive, given all of the misdirection that was before them. Safe gets 3, not able to get the last, but Leo does.
Wow.
As Guild take the lead back. What a hold.
The last time they showed that much into Hookah, though, they were hitting B. Yeah. And Safe had that round. This time, rotating very fast over towards A.
Which we've seen out of them a few times now.
Safe has got the Seekers, though, to get the information. And they know it's coming.
There's Kesnet showstopper. Oh!
Pencil jump. Gravity well denies it.
Yeah, he gets nothing. He gets some space, perhaps, but that's it.
Can he clear? Actually save? Yes, he does!
Oh, I didn't think he'd get it. I thought it was just at the last second. Now they're going to drop the Viper's Pit, too. Again, similar post plants to what we saw in round 1, what we saw in round 3. They're happy to give up the site, and then they're happy to fight back. Mazzino's already taking care of Russ. The Seekers out from Mazzino as they try to push their way into that pit.
Even now, they don't even care. This pit goes down. Mazzino with the flank all the way in, but he goes too far.
Gets a little froggy, ultimately pays for it with his life.
Yeah.
Nags has one, Safe has one too. And it looks like there's going to be a bit of a duel. Safe, holding the angle. Oh, and Nags takes the high ground! Oh, but he flicks onto Delzik. Timing just a bit off. Delzik takes a step too far, and Safe punishes him for it.
That's a big misstep, but they're going to actually respond right back.
And there's the op that we were just talking about. Safe falls a 4v4 for the round.
And it's still not finding any space in long, though, and this probably is going to push him back. He might actually have to TP away. And all of a sudden, they have nobody coming through long to pinch with Leo.
But they have to commit. They fully send as Leo gets 3.
Yeah, they are.
Into that midnight oil.
And Nags is nowhere near either, so they're going to have to hit this without him. Thankfully, they have 2-2 split coming through here.
KRÜ's really, Kesnet's the only one. They are going to go ahead and flush out Kesnet. Tip of the spear, Delzik falls, a swing out his ears. Kesnet's able to find one, the second. Now the operator in play, 10 seconds left. The spike not down yet, but numbers so heavily in favor of KRÜ. It'd have to be insane, and so far it's been that way. It's a 2v2 now. Spike landed. Russ and Safe both weak, but he gets the first shot, a 1v1, Safe. The flash over the top. No info gathered, but he swings around and he spots him, but not able to land the shots. Nagzet now holding the angle with the op. He tries to go up top. He didn't see his head. Nagzet doesn't land the shots as Safe gets 3 and the defuse. Running back into showers.
They didn't get info either.
Yeah.
They're going to cut this off.
That's why you see him back at B. Meanwhile, the hit is A. Cosmic Divide with 30 seconds left in the round.
That gives them the plant, though. Oh, what a play! They pulled him
gets the kill?
That is so sick from Coldamenta.
Spike planted.
5v4, Spike did go down. Delzik holding, waiting to see if there's a flank along the way. Already has, he has a volley too. His Trix just goes ballistic. He tries to go in, he tries to go insane, and he's not able to do it. Klaus falls. Delzik just dropped the molly. Kesnet trying to find some space, but no, Krust holds him back.
Both spotting the crosses of Hookah and Long, and they'll fall back and play sight. Nags trying to get aggressive here. That might pull some rotates off.
But it's not. Safe tried causing as much of a ruckus as he could while the rest of his team was trying to get into B. It was a flash in his face. It was everything, but they don't bite. They start to flip the map back, though.
30 seconds left.
And now, off of that, the audio cues, they can KRÜ can rotate back to A.
There's still a nade, though, here from Kesnet.
They haven't
And
won the foot
Delzik
race.
still has bathroom.
Yeah, they haven't won the foot race. There's still utility on the other side. This is a problem. They're going to have to brute force their way in. There's a nade that you mentioned. No way. The triple, quadruple pump fade?
Decay through this orb, too. It's going to stay up.
Klaus never left. It's just too easy at this point. Do a 2-round lead. We'll see if it's a bit of the same. As it's, again, another quiet round. Out from Guild, so patient. Remember, this is what got him in trouble last time. They don't have guns here. Perhaps they can try to be a bit more reckless, but you're having to work through all of the defenses that they have. It's a nice kill out from Leo. They've gotten somewhat. Well, they almost had. Leo was really the only one who had gotten through. Oh. That always feels bad.
One left.
That always feels bad.
2 jumping classic kills, but that's it.
Hey, listen, man, a record's a record, all right?
Record's a record.
The dub's the dub.
See if we can keep it up.
Aggressive push out from KRÜ as they take all belong. And they get the gunfight that they were looking for, perhaps a bit more, and they bargained for, though, as they just kind of get picked to shreds, man.
I mean, so what info are they going to be able to gather here? Can Delzik take the fight? No, he jumps out of Hookah at the perfect time for Guild to take the space. The smoke's going to come down on the other side of the map.
Delzik playing in the safety, or well, at least I thought it was safety. Oh,
dude, they're insane. They just satchel it into the nade.
That's a bad day. That's a real bad day. You hear the showstopper go off. Kesnet not able to find anything. It's a 3v3 Stormates on the side. Nag said he was concealed, he was tucked, and he comes up big at the end for KRÜ.
There's still only 2 players on this A site.
Nightfall to pave the way, but they're a bit timid in their approach. They're not funneling their way all the way out. Trex gets a kill onto Kesnet with the nade. Thrust hits the tap and then pulls back. You have to keep in mind, Nags it on the flank, but is it going to be too little too late? Is the play going to be over by the time he arrives? No, it's Delzik who keeps them back for now. 3v2, Leo's so weak. And Delzik has gone unscathed.
Nags is so slow. It's literally all Delzik right now. Finally, is here. It is a double. Nags.
Forget the timing. It doesn't matter if you're late if you're going to do that. Leo now with 5 HP to win out this 1v2. He spots one player. He makes it a 1v1. It's Delzik who's there. He's been a hero for KRÜ the previous 2 rounds. Delzik on the tap. Leo holds fast, but Delzik lands the shots. The Seekers come out to try to find some info on what's happening in the Viper's pit, but the Nightfall's going to deny.
Kesnet's got double satchel and hold here. He can go crazy into that pit.
Freaking A, of course he goes. Why is that even a question? Drops it and he gets the kill onto Russ, and now the pit's down. Kesnet trying to find more, and he does. As Guild are in so much trouble, man. With 3 members left, yeah, they have Shower's control. The gravity well's going to pull him off the defuse like we've seen before, but Kesnet with the 3rd. As Guild down to very little. Perhaps Trex and Leo can do it. Trex trying to push his way forward, and way too many members on the other side. Yeah, they get the kills at the end, but KRÜ get to map point.
Trex up in that spot again. They spotted him already.
Feels similar to what we saw, though. No showstopper this time, but Kesnet is still able to find value. 5v4 here. KRÜ with the advantage. Safe trying to find something a little cheeky. And he does.
On the defuse already, though. Is there a molly out? Yes, the pull as well.
He's going to delay for a little bit longer. Again, KRÜ still have the numbers advantage. Perhaps Leo can find something, and oh my gosh, he does. He finds the back of Mazino's head. Leo gets another. It's all down to Kesnet. And I don't think there's any way in. Challenge that.
We swap sides again. Guild really strong in these executes. They're setting up really fast. They've got Octagon control. Look at this pocket that Mazino's in.
That boy's in trouble. Oh, okay, forget it. He's not in trouble. He is the trouble. Mazino with 3. Guild thought they had him trapped, but he punches right back. 30 seconds left. Safe. With so much before him if they swing out at the same time. Actually, if he's able to isolate some of this, he's going to get a shot at it. Nothing seen. Delzik on the swing. He hears that. The molly in his lap. Safe. Gets it, and now the Seekers come in play, but with 13 seconds left, he still has to get the spike through and get it planted.
10 seconds left.
Is there enough time? Mazino Holding the angle. Safe has to go. He has to go now. He's just waiting for the fight to come through, and it's not going to happen. What a way for the map to finish. And of course, Mazzino with the 4th at the end. The hero for KRÜ when they needed him most.
Just an unbelievable round from him.
Oh, Delzik. Look at you. With your...
Shorty.
Yeah. I can't even bring myself to say it.
It's disgusting.
They've
got two shorties, bro.
They funnel out onto the side.
Oh,
they
no.
managed to avoid some of that. Oh, and then there's a jumping classic.
Yeah, neither of them get any value, and
No.
honestly, the worst even gets the kill.
Maybe it's the best gun in the game.
It's a 3v3 right now.
30 seconds left.
And everybody from KRÜ stuck behind the wall. Safe is going to take the fight still into it. KRÜ doesn't get any trade from that.
3v2 here. Spike's been planted. It's just down to Kesnet. He's got 25 HP.
Russ just tucking into Canteen. Goldamenta falling all the way back, and Safe, after the first shoulder peek, a little bit of discipline for him. Can do the exact same. They are fantastic in anti-bonus rounds, which should be coming up ahead unless they have something new on the eco round. They're just going to push it.
It may not be new, but it is fast, it is aggressive, and it has, at least for now, failed.
They did this so often against Loud in the last game, so it's no surprise to see Guild prepped up. One kill comes through for Kesnet, but
Spike down
they
B.
accepted that push with open arms.
Safe. Pushing forward just a tad. C-Class on the other side. Takes that rendezvous out. Just in the nick of time, too.
And that was all just to say, hey, is there anything here? Do you guys have a stack coming through halls? Do you have a trap play? No? Okay, well, I'm just going to rejoin the rest of your team who is walking up here. The stim comes out, the flash goes out too. All right, they're going to clear Nags, though. They did really well in the pistol round to clear up in tower.
On off of that, now the fight on the site can ensue. Mazzino's able to get one with the Sheriff. How much more can he find? His Trek still playing up top. The Satchel to perhaps try to deal a little bit of extra damage. No, it's the Vandal who does it at the end of the day. A 3v3 here. There's still one in play. Well, it was until Klaus died.
Kesnet's got the ult now.
It's a 2v2 here, yeah.
There's no
30
guns to pick up,
seconds
though,
left.
for either of these players, so still two Satchels as well. He could easily get the spike planter when he decides to go for it.
Yeah, I think he's just waiting for that cue. What's that green light? What's the go button?
There's got to be a trade, though, for Trex. That's why he's walking close. And Goldamenta wants it. Oh, he has the spike. Got to be careful here. Here comes the plant.
Trex.
Kesnet's not in a position to punish it. He's going to go for it either way.
Oh, he's going to get both. Oh, he only gets one.
enemy
Goldamenta and
remaining.
Delzik are left in this 1v1 with 3 seconds left. He's just barely going to get the spike down. Delzik has the gun. Delzik gets the kill.
And KRÜ convert.
And off of that info, has time to ruminate on it and now anticipate what's potentially on the other side.
Great spin.
30 seconds left.
They know he's there. It's a nuisance. That nade is gorgeous. The orbital strike comes through, and there's no way in. They have to back up. They have to give the space back, so it's delayed.
Mazzino's here in time to slow wall the wall.
Oh, no. They've got to go. Now the showstopper. 3 ultimates used so far this round. Trex not finding a target yet. He has to drop down. He's not going to get the kill, but they've gotten the space. KRÜ seems to hold fast. It's all on to Safe. A 1v2 here. 4 seconds left. The spike not anywhere within reach for him.
And I love how they face through that smoke. KRÜ, a fantastic round.
How do they get through this? For as good a job as KRÜ have done at delaying Guild. Now that the spike's down, the game's different.
Oh, he actually tried to use his TP to back up into halls, but KRÜ might take the space and it might punish. Oh, he's slipped out of the box!
Oh, but the first one, the shot goes wide. He's not able to land the no-scope, but the Phantom does come through, and now Nags with the Operator. We've talked about his heroics so many times. We've talked about how he buys it as much as he does. Finds another kill for his troubles, but gives the space away.
That was, I thought, a massive blunder for Safe, but he doesn't have to worry too hard. And he gets into a great spot to hold, but I think Safe starting to get an inkling of what's going on. Here's potentially Delzik rotating back in this position, hearing them rotate off through. So, yeah, the ult's going to come in. The wall again, reactively from Mazzino.
And off of that, the showstopper comes through.
This-
Trex. How on earth? He couldn't have had any health. Now you see the second Rolling Thunder again. The ultimates come in bunches here. And through the cacophony of what's been thrown into this round, we still haven't had very much as far as advantage in space.
complete chaos, but Russ is going on top, and nobody's there to follow up with him. So Klaus gets the easy kill. Oh, they push him inside this orbital strike, though.
I've lost count. That was a showstopper in an orbital strike, too. Klaus was alone there. He had so many things before him, and there's no way he could deal with what is thrown his way.
30 seconds left.
And now Nags with the operator by himself ultimately falls courtesy to the op on the other side as Guild get to 7. And he still has that operator in play. Looks like they have a setup towards A. The thing is, they're going to have to deal with the alarm bot out from Nags, who's actually on the northern side of the map. The flash to swing out in the double satchels. Of course, it looks like he almost tried landing on his head, but Kesnet was there to cover it. Now the orbital strike falls. The spike kind of stuck, as you see. It's hanging out under tower. He's going to take some damage, but now the res brings Leo back.
Last player standing.
Nags is going to have to do it himself. And he's got Old Faithful in his back pocket, but it's not going to happen. A 9-3 half.
Needs to really push the pace like he did on Bind on those attacking ads, where he is
yeah.
pushing. And that's really, really difficult for him to do on this map specifically as Raze. His team needs to do so much for them to gain space for him to then be able to do it. And I think this actually might be an example of that all the way upstairs right now.
Well, you even think about the composition on the other side. Sage slows, Breach utility, Chamber slows too, depending on what he has out. Like, yeah, it's not easy for Kesnet to hit that go button. But they're going to have to try. They've managed to work their way into B, uncontested, safe with the flash in his face, has to turn away. But he holds on to the angle, knowing he's got some safety just on the other side, but he overstays Mazzino and come up from under it. He's able to clean him up, take him down with them. As Mazzino ultimately falls here, 4v4 as the spike ticks away. Kesnet also falling. It's a flank upon the flank, and Delzic's able to find so much more value.
On the international level, we're going to be prepared specifically for what you guys' strengths are. And that's one of them.
Bro, and if that has not been the story for Guild this tournament, preparation, they come in ready. They have not been fazed by anything thrown their way. 5-round lead here for Guild as, again, they find the opener onto Nags.
Kesnet's really far up dish. And I wouldn't just say it's preparation as well. I think it's individual level from a lot of these guys leading to that prep being fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, a lot of time you could do a lot of the studying, right? You could have good ideas on how to counter. You could have ideas on what the tendencies are from your opponents. But Leo's been amazing this tournament. Safe has been fantastic.
You were saying, Trex, or excuse me, Safe. He's already able to find two as Mazzino, you see, was just trying to jump up into the smoke, trying to stay alive, find some solace, find some safety, and ultimately isn't able to do it. Safe with 4 on the round here. And Kesnet's going to have to pull off a 1v4 if he wants to bring this back. Now, worth noting, Safe this week. Oh, and a couple of shots. I thought we're going to go into the back of the head, but no, it's the ace that comes through for Safe. The foregone conclusion at this point.
These fault lines from Leo at the beginning of the rounds or reactively or whatever they're being used for, I feel like they're getting so much value.
Yeah, Leo's been nuts, man.
When we are able to get that information, it's going to be crazy. Kesnet going to ult up. Russ also completely walls off tower, and he does get the kill though, but the counter ults as well. Trex takes out Kesnet.
A little 1-for-1 action as the spike still not making his way in. The orbital strike going to buy some more time.
And they still have Leo's ult, they're rolling thunder.
I mean, Klaus has his too. Nags on the tap. Again, to get that ultimate online, it finally comes through. We've been waiting for bated breath for the longest time as you see the Rolling Thunders duel and intersect one another, but nothing happening. Effectively canceling each other out. You see the mollies come through as well. As the spike ticks away. Guild again in a position to book through away, but Nags able to find value. Mazzino does too. They've snatched this round right back, and they're not done quite yet.
Stopping them from eventually taking it.
Oh, and I think the other thing too is, okay, you found that win condition, but the deficit is so big. Well, he tried. The deficit is so big, it's difficult to ask for that to be repeated. You don't have ultimates to rely on here, even if they get canceled out. And now you don't have Kesnet and Mazzino to rely on either.
These fast plays have not been working out at all this series on Bind even.
Great reaction from Russ, even as the wall goes up. Yeah, Kesnet was able to satchel his way through, but a great kill, and he's able to find another there on the Delzik. It's a 4v2 here as KRÜ are going to have to pull off some sort of miracle just to extend this thing. They're both weak. Armor in a less than desirable position.
They have forced Guild, not forced them, but Guild have gotten off the site, so they'll dry walk very close and then fault line to clear. They want picks though.
No charges left.
Not gonna get them.
You're giving people hope, Bala. Stop it.
That's your job.
That is true. That is true. The spike goes down, so maybe.
Enemy remaining.
See, as soon as I say it, it's over. Safe's able to take care of Nags. Now Klaus left in this 1v4 to try to extend the map and doesn't get a shot at all. The bullets come through, the molly at his feet as the defuse cleans things up. A 13-6 win for Guild as we turn our gaze to Icebox.
Yeah, final map.
Which just kind of fits the pace of the series in a lot of ways.
Yeah, in some cases, sure. Now we're gonna get this deep drone from Leo. They know with the position that Safe was on that this should be clear, but Leo checks it anyways. The delay is really strong. Does there another molly? No. Klaus doesn't have anything else. Kez no nade either. Spike should go down. Delzik using his shocks. 15 seconds and finally the wall goes down and a massive shot from Safe tracks as well. The wall up!
They're starting to counter it, but Guild are still able to find the kills. Mazzino, perched up, tries to take a couple. They have time to flip if they want to, and they haven't fully gone all the way up. Mazzino with the late wall there, and he's able to get two from a height advantage, and now he tucks.
That's a great wall from Mazzino.
Yeah,
Last player standing.
ratty little thing. And now Leo has to try to do it himself, and he's just not able to do so. Well played by KRÜ.
One thing, though, is that they are very, I mean, we watched the game yesterday. They did that every time there's a possible orb contest. Okay, this is different here, though. Safe, all the way up. Remember, last time, Coldamenta was just hiding behind it.
He was patient.
And they're kind of switching it. Coldamenta was there every single time in the game against Optic. This time, he hasn't necessarily had the same impact as he did against Optic.
Well, the thing is, clearing out that alarm bot introduces the possibility of something happening in kitchen, but with off of that, they just want to play with pace towards A.
He's going to go on top of this wall again. He wants this back 410.
There it is. Wall goes up. He has to drop down instantly.
Very dangerous.
And he pushes his way forward. He's able to get a kill. Trax trades it back out. It's a 4v4 here. The thing is, two members of KRÜ are still on the opposite side of the map. They're going to have to give up the site. Surely there's no way they hold this themselves. Unless Guild just want to fight again.
Trax does have the null command to deny any of this late situation, but the knife's going to do the job instead.
They're able to tap 10 seconds left. The spike still has not gone down. Have they overstayed their welcome? Have they tried going too late yet again? Now Coldamenta in his pit has to do it himself. The spams come through and he falls. Delzik cleans him up. KRÜ gets a 4. 3-round lead here for KRÜ. It's been 5 in a row. I mean, they've come in bunches. As you see Guild a bit more forward in their intentions. As it seems like they're already dropping a lot of utility towards A. Now you hear that null command come through.
This wall's still going to be up, though. They give up the site either way.
Hunter's Fury out to delay. And it does exactly what it needs to do.
Guild's going to be set up perfectly here. Coldamenta, though, actually going for the flank instead. He's got mollies. I really think he should be playing for the post plant, but no, he's going to flank through kitchen.
But that's such a long route, and there's an alarm bot on the other side.
Oh, he's hiding here for the time being.
Second Hunter's Fury dropping. Second wall goes up, and Mazzino is able to find the space that he needs to get right behind him. Now Coldamenta running, trying to find the space. Able to find one kill, not a second. 3v2 here in favor of KRÜ as Delzik is on the tap. Gets it to half.
Nobody's there.
And he can just stick it into 2v2. Oh my gosh, she swung it at just the right time to get the kills they needed to. Look at this. The knife gonna find some info. And now they decide they want to go. Again, the clock is not on their side. Russ able to flick through a wall with the stinger, laying the shots that he needs. McKesson's already gotten 3 on the round. He's going to have to do it a bit more. The flash to swing out. The Bucky's not going to land. They push him off the space. Oh my gosh, they're blinded up in high heaven. As Kesson is still able to get the 4th. He's going to have to get one more. Safe in the 1v1, and Kesnit's not going to get the defuse. He's not going to get the ace either. The Red Bull clutch comes through.
Still holding the angle, not taking any more space. After Safe TP's off. The heal came in as well.
If Klaus is able
They're
to
going
get
back for the wall.
If Klaus is able to get one, he's got the Viper's Pit to work with. The tap to try to draw out the fight, and that's exactly what happens. There, Klaus is able to find it. Mazzino's able to get one too. And forget the Viper's Pit, they just get the kills they need. Thing is, again, Guild can afford to play this a bit more hands-off,
Sure.
if you will.
They can if
30
they're
seconds
playing for the
left.
round win here, but it could get dicey now that it's in post-plant situation. And they will get the plant down.
Here the nade came through, a bit late.
There's no real post-plant utility here from KRÜ, so they're going to have to take the fights. Should be a couple kills, though. If they can net that, that's going to be huge. No reflank, though.
Last player standing.
They're just getting bullied through with the weapons that they don't have. Nags is going to have to pull off some sort of miracle. And boy, did he ever take a run at it.
Ability to clear. They're spamming the angle still on the back of yellow.
Wall up. This time Mazino not planning in the very corner,
Hey.
looking safe. No way you do this. Oh, the nade right at his feet. Takes a little bit of damage, not a lot. Now that Viper's Pit is going to shroud everything on the site and try to provide some cover. The Hunter's Fury used as well.
It does clear out the pit, and they're in the front side now, so it's hard for KRÜ to retake this, but they've been in a situation like this.
They've slipped in. Trex has fallen. Nag's able to get the kill. And now opts to go forward again. Right into his demise. As Safe is able to get a second with the operator before falling himself. With 3v2s here, still in favor of Guild.
Mazino, he's on the flank.
Big Klaus has too many targets before him. He's not able to get him. Mazino's in this 1v2. You mentioned the flank, and Mazino gets both! The Red Bull clutch for KRÜ!
Above average.
But he's shown before that that's not always necessary for him to have a pop-off moment. And he's going to get a chance at it. Safe. Oh my gosh, it's Safe who has the pop-off. It's clean.
And that might just be KRÜ's hopes and dreams of making the playoffs in the first shot. Gone. Because they're good at converting 4v5s, don't get me wrong, but 3v5s?
It's a different story. It's a very different story. Klaus? Swings back. Oh, okay. Okay, a 3v3 here. Klaus weak. Coldamenta able to trade that out. But the damage has been done at this point.
The Iceman, Mazino's still alive, though.
And he's able to get Trex. A 2v2 here as he drops into his lap. Leo falls and KRÜ snatch it back! Yeah, he should have it there shortly. Safe. Position given away.
Oh, actually, no. I think he used it already. It's definitely not coming right now. Viper's wall comes up. Safe is still on the backside of this. They have to clear him out. He could do so much. There's the TP.
30 seconds left.
And the wall goes down.
It's a flash that pushed him off. Nags waiting for the mid pressure, and Russ delivers again.
Welcome to my world.
You have to get through the Sage Wall. You're going to have to get through the Viper's Pit, and look at Kesnet. He just wants to push his way forward, but Mazino with 3! Mazino looking to single-handedly will his team across the finish line. As the tie game seems inevitable. Delza gets the last. They're going to work their way forward. The swing off the drone, is it going to be there? Coldamenta pushing his way up, and they don't know he's there. A couple of bullets to the side of the head, but he gets traded out, a 3v3.
If they can get the res here, Mazino should be able to get it onto Delzik at least. Trex is definitely trying to hold this off. Leo's got nothing to add to this. So that's what they're going to go for. They got 1 minute left to do.
Your duty is
And the heal finally comes up on Klaus as well. Kesnet has the no command too.
And it's used instantly, you're absolutely right. Guild looking to try to deal the final blow, while KRÜ looks to stand toe-to-toe on this long area. Numbers not on their side, but it may not matter as Leo and Trex are able to get one apiece. The 2v2 left. Tucked in. Safe waiting to see if there was anything on the other side. Nags now gets the spike. Look at Leo just on the other side of the wall. He's so patient. He's so disciplined, prowling around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour, and he may get the chance at it.
Out of range.
Spike ticking. Can Guild do it here?
last player
No.
standing.
Safe falls. Leo again is going to have to get it, and he's not able to do so. Overtime on map 3. Oh, Safe.
2 seconds though.
Look at Safe. How froggy do you get? Oh, you can see the temptation. He wants it, but he just gets dropped. Kesnet takes care of him. KRÜ potentially have just dealt a devastating death blow. Now they have the wall going up. Mazino should be able to get the spike down. The molly, the shock darts. He may die, but the job is done. The spike's been planted.
The flank though.
How patient can he be? Trex has fallen. Nag's not understanding, and Russ, once again, he's there when they need him the most! A 2v2. No command online. Klaus is spotted. Coldamenta on the tap, the flash. He can't land the shots. And Kraus just gets dropped from up top. One round of overtime is not enough. We're dancing again.
Second overtime underway. So maybe trying to preemptive.
Yeah. But again, it's a lot of the attention they showed across the middle of the map the previous round.
Oh, Zeno doesn't get the wall off this time.
He's still healthy. Oh my gosh, I thought he was gonna get the kill. First panel of that wall goes down. Russ is gonna get the spike down too. Safe, waiting around. Delzik walks right by his crosshair, but Keznit, the man you mentioned, has come online, gets another 2. KRÜ in such a good position here. Guild are gonna have to rip this thing back.
No flanks this time either from Guild.
Standing ahead.
Oh, just a little mano a mano. Mazzino on the tap. Now he pushes forward. Delzik. He's gotten it halfway. Trex has been good, but not that good. KRÜ once again find themselves on series point.
Advantage
Switching
gained
sides.
again.
Match point.
They were in the 2v2 to close out regulation, and they failed. Now here up against Klaus and Delzik, different
30
opponents.
seconds left.
And Leo's looking for more. He spots him and gets him.
Ready. Standing ahead.
And now Klaus is left alone in this 1v2. Leo's already gotten 3 on the round. He's got the Hunter's Fury online too off of that. And there it is. It gets used almost instantly. Klaus with 59 HP.
Go for the push.
Yeah, he is.
14 seconds
The tap, the swing, the kill. A 1v1.
for the win.
10 seconds left and Safe. Safe drops him.
Teleport's ready.
We go again.
Yeah, he got a lot of value out of it last time. There's a couple rounds Coldamenta tried it, didn't get as much. And Safe's out of there immediately. They hear the TP away.
That's a big one.
Mazzino again by himself. No wall to put down this time, and he can't escape. The backside push! He's blind, and he gets the kill to hold on.
The slow was so good. How much more can Mazzino find? Magic from that same position, but this time no.
Spike
Guild
planted.
sitting cozy here. Personnel up. Spike planted, and Klaus not able to do anything. Nags, who has the operator, has found 1 kill. 1 shot left in his headhunter. But with no armor, with no time, with no teammates around him. They say it's the loneliest number.
I can't miss.
And he's not able to pull it off. Very reminiscent to a couple of rounds ago where
30
they can play a
seconds
bit
left.
more cautiously because the wall is up. Safe is taking mid! And he's not able to land the shot. Delzik wasn't either, but Klaus gets the spike down.
Nags, he's advanced. He tries to take that spot. He's not on the op this time. He actually has armor. 4v5, they've been great at this. KRÜ has been great in these positions, even in this series alone.
But Mazzino has to hurry up. He's just now arrived. Patience out from Guild
No charges left.
as they chew over how they choose to go about this. The flash, the swing up from the wall. Nothing from Klaus. It's just Nags and Delzik. Coldamenta on the half. He's just going to stick it. He's going to get it all the way through, and Guild are going to do it. Welcome to the knockout stage.
Their first international showing for the youngsters, and they are absolutely hyped. They are absolutely ready to potentially challenge for a Masters Copenhagen win.